This is my TBR pile of shame. These are the books that I am scared to admit, even to myself, that I haven't read yet because they've been on my TBR for so long and I own them. So there really is no excuse at this point. If We Were Villains. Now this book falls into the category of I am desperate for this to be a new favorite, but I am scared that it won't be. This is probably one of the books that's been there on my shelf left unread for the longest period of time. And truly, I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself this year if I don't get around to this. Piranesi has been taunting me for years. It's a very short book. It's a standalone book. I don't have to commit to a series, but this one definitely falls into the category of I am terrified. I remember reading maybe 2 or 3 pages a couple of years ago. I know you're meant to feel completely lost and confused when going into this. When I read it, I was like, absolutely not. I am not in the right headspace for this. I know I need to pick this up. Specifically, I want to pick it up in the winter time. So I'm thinking by the end of the year, maybe I'll have this read. Babel is another one that is perpetually on my For You page. I'm constantly seeing people talking about it, reading it, raving about it. It's one that I soft DNF'd a couple of years ago because this is about translation students. At that point, I myself was a translation student and I just didn't want to go back into that world in my free time. But autumn 2025, I think, is going to be the one. I've got a good feeling we're finally going to get to this. A book that is on my books to read before I die list is Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier. I've read Jamaica Inn and I've read My Cousin Rachel by Daphne du Maurier, both of which I loved. And this is her most acclaimed, most beloved work. I am so in the mood for something gothic, for something haunting. I think it's going to be right up my alley, but again, this falls into the category of I want it to be a new favorite, but I'm scared it's not going to be. Love and Other Words by Christina Lauren has been on my radar for many years, but it recently shot to the top of my TBR when I found out that it's a very beloved friends to lovers romance. And I know friends to lovers is not the most popular trope, but it is my personal favorite, and because this is so beloved among so many people, I thought, well, I have to like it. I recently picked it up in a charity shop and I am still ashamed to say that I've not got to this yet. This book is on this list because it's part of a very long, very beloved series. So it's a combination of it being very long and intimidating, but also wanting it to live up to the hype. And it is, of course, Throne of Glass. I'm ashamed to have not read it because so many people have read it and loved it and say it's their favorite series of all time. And I've been meaning to pick it up for years. I almost want to save this for the winter time. A long series to really get my teeth into during those long, cold winter nights. But needless to say, I am ashamed I have not read this yet.